you doing? It's a girl, Owamie, and welcome back to another episode of To Hell and Back. If it's the first time joining us, you're most definitely welcome. Please do make sure that you're subscribed and obviously hit the bell so that you do not miss a single upload. Now, if you'd like to also be part of our show, I'm sure there's going to be a banner here that has got phone numbers and an email address. You can shoot a WhatsApp message and my PA will book you to come. Now, today's story is one that has shocked the country. We are all still in shock with this particular one. In studio, we have got the gorgeous Lerato. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Owamie. Thank you so much.
You look so beautiful. You look even better in person. Like, guys, she looks gorgeous.
Thank you. I don't feel gorgeous though. I feel like when I walked and I could literally see a doll, man.
No, but remember, we also have makeup on. You're not. So, like, for the fact that that's your skin, I'm jealous. Give me that skin.
Thank you so much.
You look so beautiful, mommy.
Thank you so much. Thank you, and thank you for having me.
You're welcome. I think we're gonna go on and just dive into this. But before that, please just tell us, who is Lerato?
Okay. Lerato is Lerato. You know what you see is what you get. Mm-hmm. Yes, the character on my TikTok, it's not as me. Like, we are two different people. Lerato is down to earth. Lerato is very shy. I'm trying, Yeah. I'm trying to just come out there. Yeah. Lerato works for an engineering firm. I've got 2 kids and a husband, ex-husband. Well, yes, I've got an husband, ex-husband.
Soon to
I'm
be
35 years old. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
That is Lerato, basically.
I
don't know if I left anything.
To be after this story that we're about to talk about here today, But yeah, please tell me, like, how was your upbringing? How many siblings do you have? Did you grow up in a double parent household?
Okay. We had a very beautiful upbringing, hey? Like, my mom, my dad, they've tried. They've tried all their life to make sure we live the best life ever. They didn't have much, but the little that they have, we could share it amongst ourselves. Growing up, we were... okay, my mom has 4 kids, ne? There's 4 of us. But we grew up with other kids in the house. Like, my mother, the whole family, the neighbors, my cousins. So there was never really a time where there's just us. There was always other people in the house that we have to share our food, our clothes, everything.
Okay, and your dad?
My dad was always there because what I can say to you is that I don't have so much remembrance with my dad memory because he wasn't around most of the time. And then they ended up splitting. When they split, I was like 6, 7. So my stepdad brought us up.
Okay, yes. So that's actually your dad.
This is the guy that I'm saying is my dad.
That's actually your dad. Okay, yes. That makes sense. So you did grow up in a double parent household.
Yes.
How many siblings? Like, from your mom, you said you've got 4.
Yes.
You were 4 or are 4?
We were 4.
Okay.
And then the firstborn, which is my brother, passed away in 2015. And then now there's 3 of us.
Okay.
And then my stepdad has 3 kids.
Okay.
So we all in one house.
Yeah.
And cousins,
a big family,
and whoever and friends. Also, my friends grew up ekhaya.
Wow. Okay. No, that's fine. So now let's get to the actual, situation that has brought us here. You came out on TikTok, and I actually am the one that contacted you. I was like, girl, please come. We need to sit. We need to talk about this. Because I started getting tags, and when I listened to your story, I was shocked. Yeah. Like, shocked. And I'm happy that you're actually, like, doing well now. Because in the video, even when you were doing the story, you could hear that you were sick.
I wasn't okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't okay. I almost died.
Yo.
Literally. Yazi beseng, like, when you've given up your soul, like, it's fine. Ne? As long as my kids are with my mom, whatever that happens now, it's fine. And I could not even go to my mother and say, dude, I'm going through this. I couldn't. The only person that I told what was going on with me was my sister.
Wow.
And I said she must
keep it quiet. Yeah. Okay, so let's start with you meeting your soon-to-be ex-husband. Well, I don't even want to call him your husband because that nigga ain't it. Okay,
I agree with you.
like wow, you know. So please just walk us through, when did you guys meet and where did you guys meet? How?
Okay. I met Sky in 2019.
Okay.
Through Facebook.
Okay.
So this is the guy comes into my inbox. Hi, how are you? I'm good. First he asked me what is your other surname? Because on Facebook I was Lerato Waha Mohali. Ne? So he said, what is your other surname? I'm like, my other surname is Kotisang Y. And then he said, I want to marry you. We had not met that time, nothing. And then time went, we're still communicating, but I'm not giving him that, I'm giving this guy a cold shoulder because I look at his pictures and I'm like, we check pictures and I'm like, no, I don't even sure that he's tall or he's, I'm like, So time went, he's still pursuing me. 6 months goes, he's still pursuing me. And then I remember this one time he sent me a message to say, Kitle, I must come to his house to help him wash the blankets.
Imagine.
So I put it on my status on Facebook. I'm like, guys, here's a Sutu man. He's saying I must come to his house, and then people were laughing about it, So we laughed about it. Time went. I even told my mother, I'm like, yo, this Sutu guy, he's annoying, And then this one time I said, can I just come to your place? I just want to see you. I said, Mina Ekaya, my parents would not allow a man to just come through it to see me, If you're going to come, you're going to meet at the shop. My mother doesn't care how old you are. You don't bring a man Ekaya. So we met at the shop. I was with my sister when we met there. We were buying drinks and then we met him and then I saw him. And then we spoke. And at that time, Nakon, I realized, I still don't like this man. Like, I don't want this man. When I get off the car, I tell my sister, this one, no. And then there's time where he would call and say, I'm hungry, can you please dish up for me, And then my sister would be like, tell him that the food is here. And then when he gets there, we're like, no, the food is finished. I dished it up already. He
would come.
Yeah.
So wait, he did not stay far from your house.
His far.
Then how was he coming?
30, maybe it was like 30 k's away.
So how would he then come to your house? Did he have a car?
Yeah. That time he had a car. He was driving a BM that time.
Okay.
So he would come and then, like, now we were playing with him, Like, the food is finished. I dished up for you, but these ones, they ate the food. And then his heart is so, I was like, okay, fine, I'll go to work and. So time went. Still, I'm still saying, no, I don't want this guy. So this particular one day, he inboxed. He didn't have my numbers. So we're still talking via Facebook.
Facebook, yeah.
Yeah, so he inboxes me and says, where are you? I'm like, I'm at home. He's like, I'm from my home, which is Kokwat. I'm from home. Can I please see you? I'm like, no, dude. Like I told you, like, I don't want to see
How
you.
far apart would you say you guys were, like, in terms of kilometers?
I'd say 30,
okay.
20, 30.
Okay.
He's far. Like, I'm in Sprayview and he's in Palmbridge.
Okay.
So it's a bit far, like, driving.
It's a bit of a drive.
Yes. So now he's from Kwakwado. So I'm like, no. So if you come, what's going to be the difference? Because I did say that I don't want you. No, I just want to see you, even if it's just for a minute. You don't have to say anything. You can just come out, see me, and then you go. Guys, this guy. So I'm telling my family, this guy, and no, it's fine, guy, come. As soon as this guy comes and it's like, I'm outside, and I check the cameras at home, and I see his car, immediately I said, I love this guy. I swear. I said, I love this guy. And then I went out. When I get out, it's no more that seeing and going. I'm going to the left door. I'm opening the car. And then I got inside the car. How are you? And then I gave him a hug. And I look at him like, oh, this guy's my type. And there's nothing weird going on in my head. I don't feel like I'm weird. I feel like I'm okay. Like and immediately I'm like, okay, fine. Can you please go buy fruits? I wanted to go buy fruits. Can you please go? And then he's like, no, it's fine. We can use my car. I go inside the house. I tell my parents I'm going to buy fruits. And now he's standing out. He's outside. My mother said, no guys outside. You know? So we drive there. When he gets out the car, we get to the fruit shop and he's walking and I look at him. I'm like, yo, I love this guy. Yo. I'm just being honest. So we go back home. When I get home, my mother, my sisters, they're at home. I'm like, guys. First they ask me, whose car is that? I'm like, no, it's my friend. My mom was like, is it not that Sutu guy? I'm like, no, it is. So why was he a kid? Mama, I think I love this guy. My mother was like, never. You are lying. I'm like, no, I swear, like I've got feelings for him. Feelings from when? Yo. I'm like, and then that's when me and my mom started clashing. Okay? The next day I call him. I'm the one that's calling now. Where are you? I bought us colognes. Can you go fetch them? We go fetch the colognes. After that, I said, I want to go to your house. Please go show me your house, where you stay. This is the second day. We go to his house. It's a big room. Still, there's nothing wrong. Like a big room. Oh, okay. There's just, there's a TV there, and then there's a bed, and there's a 2-plate stove. And I'm fine with it. I'm cool. Like, oh, all right, babe. Oh, this is where you stay. We chill a bit, and then he takes me home. The next day, I'm the one that's like calling now. Like, I'm always calling. And then we find we're in a relationship. Not even 2 months went. Yeah, and then he said, I want to marry you. Marry me? Yeah, I want to marry. But marrying, guys. No, but then you need to. Now I could see like he gets disappointed when I say no, I can't. You know, and he's like, no, please, I really want to marry you. I'm like, but I don't know you that well. It's like there's nothing more to know. Okay. Now I tell my parents, no, I want to marry this guy. My mother
was like, over.
Never. My dad, they're like, never. You're not marrying this guy. There is no way you are marrying this guy. No, mama, now we're having arguments in the house. So I go outside and I tell my man, no, you know what? I know we can take the letter. I know somebody that can appreciate this letter.
Don't say that.
I'm telling you.
Your dad.
Yes, my father. So we're going to differentiate them with father and dad, you know?
Yes.
My father. Serious, yeah, take the letter there. And then can take it forward. Because when I love you, I want to marry you, and my parents don't want me to marry you. So take the letter there. This one will appreciate it. That's how it happened. They took the letter there, and then I went to him. I'm like, and then you can go tell them, Ikaya, you know, you can go tell my mom and dad. It's like, no, I'm not going to do that. Why am I going to do that? Because your life has been going on. They've shut me outside, and so the whole thing went on without my mom and my dad. You know, they came, they took out thingy, and then my sister came, which she was against the whole thing also, but she came.
She came support.
She came through, and Nayenja didn't want her there. You know, because now when are you staying at home? You're gonna tell them what was going on, la. The whole thingy goes, and then they leave. We go. My father says, no, it's fine. Ngahamba night today. You know, you can go and you guys start living together.
And start your life in that back room, honey.
Yes.
Okay.
He doesn't even know where I'm staying. Ne? He doesn't. So I go. Now we're staying in our big room. Everything's fine. We are happy. You know? What am I? I'm the housewife now. Because this was during COVID. I just lost my job.
So, okay, this was in 2020 now.
Yeah, and we started seeing each other in 2019 till 2020.
Okay, then you got married 2020. Okay.
So time went, but this guy is not husbanding, you know? This guy is not husbanding. I'm trying, and at the same time, I'm like, maybe he doesn't understand my love language, or I don't understand his love language. So I'll teach him my love language, you know? He's at work. How are you? How's work? It's fine. He comes back home. Sometimes he greets. Sometimes he doesn't greet. And when I ask him, why don't you greet when you come back from home? Like, you just walk in and then you go to the bedroom. Why? No, I'm not used to it. So the answers that I was getting, they were like, okay, fast forwarding to when we went to his home now. My family is not there. I get there and they tell me there's a ceremony for me there, and there's a sheep there, and then bazombesa.
Okay, Umembeso.
Owamie, but there's
Yes.
nobody from home.
Not even your father that took the
No
lower.
one. There's no one there. And then my mother-in-law tells me that, no, we called your father, but your dad was just busy and stuff, and said we must just carry on with whatever that we're doing.
Sure.
Okay, bangbeza, bangcobisa inyongo, bahlaba, bayenzani. We came back. Things are going really like south now. Like things are going south, and then he's saying to me, you must go fetch your son from your mom's house. Your son can't stay there, man. You need to stay with your son. No, but no, but fetch your son. I went to fetch my son. The worst decision.
The son you had was not his child.
No.
How old was your son at that time?
I think he was, how old was under? He's probably 7, 8, 9.
No.
Now he's 13.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then, okay.
Yeah, so I went. Oh, I told my sister, please get my son. And then Umise go in, and then I'll fetch my son. Because I don't want to go to those people, Mina.
Sure.
Went to fetch my son. The biggest mistake ever. My son experienced hatred. My son experienced swearing. Like everything. And there isn't food in the house. And I have nobody to cry to. I have nobody to talk to. And at the same time, Angisha, we are told that you must protect your marriage.
Yes. You
So
must
this is-
protect and
Yes,
keep
this
the
is-
secrets.
This is me protecting my marriage. It's okay, fine. I'm fighting with him. Okay, with my son, I'll tell him straight. Good, not with this one. It came to a point where I was sharing a bed with my son. I remember this one day he took my son. He said to me, "Oh, with the Janes, we're going out with our kids. Can I go with Ayanda?" I don't trust him, but there'll be other guys there. No, it's fine. You guys can go. They went. When they came back, my son just went to the bedroom straight. Boy, what's wrong? No, mommy, I'm fine. But then he's got tears in his eyes. Aya, what's wrong? Like, mommy, daddy took me to his friend's house, and then I was sitting in the car the whole time. And then he was playing soccer outside with his friend's son. Until when? No, the whole time. He only got to the car now as we were leaving to come here. And then as we leaving, he stopped the car on the road, and then he held me like this. And then he pointed at me. He said to me, you'll never break me and your mother up. Never. Yeah. I remember at that moment, I'm like, nigga, you fucked up. This is me telling me that you fucked up. Like, you literally took your son, letter to this whole thing that's going on. So I go ask him, why did you hold my son like this? You left him in the, why did you hold my son like that? He said, I didn't do this, I did this.
Why would you
Why
even
would
do
you even
that?
do that? How did it even get that? You know? And he said, no, it was just a conversation between us. I'm like, no, you don't do that to my son. Like, you do not do that. Don't. At first, you're not even doing anything for us. I've got nowhere to go. It's fine. But then don't do that. I sent my father messages. Hey, dude, you know, blue tick. Calling, blue tick. Now I'm alone. The only person that comes there to see me is my sister. So she comes during the day. Hey, she sees Naiguti, the situation is just
Bad.
it's just bad. And then I joined, I got into an internship that time with Israel. They were doing drone piloting. And then that internship was paying us, you know. With that money, I managed to buy my son things by myself. So nigga is staying outside the house. My ex-husband, he's staying in the room, and there's a house there, but nobody's occupying the house. So I'm asking him, whose house is this? So he says it's his house. The reason why he's not moving inside the house is because it's big. It's an RDP. He says it's big and he doesn't have furniture. Okay, cool. I started by building the wall outside and then left space for the big gates and the small gates. And then I bought paints. I was painting. And that time I was pregnant. I remember this time I'm pregnant. I was painting with his cousin. He walked in. My husband walked in. He was from work. He walked in, got in the bedroom, watching nigga, wore his Gucci and what. And he was like, I'm leaving.
He was wearing Gucci in a bedroom.
Yeah, Gucci.
Oh, Gucci. Okay, Gucci.
Yes, that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So he wore his stuff, put on cologne, nigga left. I'm like, but why isn't your brother just helping us? I mean, I'm painting, I'm on top of the chair and I'm painting.
And pregnant, and you bought the paint.
I bought the paint.
Sure.
I bought the kittens for the house because it was like abandoned. I got the windows, and then the next day I had bought couches already. The next day couches come. He came back from night shift. The house had couches, a TV, there's beds. I've bought beddings and stuff from Home Choice and like it's a home. You could not believe when you walked inside that house.
It was the same, yeah.
3 weeks goes. I didn't even get a thank you or wow. Or he just got back from home, got inside the room, there's nothing. Got inside the house is full. And everything just looks perfect. Not even a thank you. 3 days later, it's like, yeah, my daughter wants to come visit. But now, my daughter can't come and visit because Ayanda is occupying the bedroom.
The bedroom that was never there.
So I'm like, the whole time when you're staying in your room, where was your daughter visiting? It's like it doesn't matter. But Ayanda is occupying my daughter's room. Okay, dude. When school closes, I had that thing at the back of my mind that my mom loves my son. Like my mom loves my son. So I said, you know what? Month end, Ayanda's gonna go visit. Go Sprayed View, and then your daughter can come here and occupy her room. I said that. Fine. We made arrangements. During making the arrangements, my aunt calls me and said, no, I've got a Thanksgiving ceremony. Please come through, with your man. And so I tell him that my aunt said that we've got a Thanksgiving ceremony. And he's like, you're not going there. No, but she invited both of us, She's like, no, we are not going there. I am the father of this house. So if your aunt wants you or me or us, she calls me and I say yes or I say no.
How much, what's the age difference between you guys?
I'm 35 this year, and he's 44.
So 9 years difference.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So he said, no, you're not going to go there. I'm like, why would I not go there? I'm like, you know what, you are from Free State, Lesotho. These are all his home places. Maybe you guys do things differently. We don't do them like that.
Yeah.
And you've been in Gauteng long enough
to know.
He matriculated here. So I'm like, how we do things this side. Did Lerato not go? I took my son. I said, let's go. He was at work.
Oh, on the day. So you ended up going alone.
I went. He came outside. And my cousin ran to him, like, how are you? And my cousin comes back like, Lerato, your man is mad. He's very mad at you. I'm like, for what? So I go to the car. I'm like, what's up? Yeah, like, you guys don't see me. And he was just making noise. Your aunt wang tella.
Embarrassing you in front of people.
Got inside the car. Guys, we're leaving. We left. Got inside the car. We went home. And now he's not talking to us.
You and your child.
Yeah, we are not talking. Very soon after that, I get a message from my sister that my uncle passed away, my mother's brother. My mother's brother. So I'm crying, you know? And then he's like, why are you even crying for those people? Because they don't care about you. I'm like, the person that you're talking about is my uncle. It's like, yeah, it's not like you are going to the funeral and stuff. You're not going. Why am I not going? No, you are pregnant. Pregnant women don't go to funerals. I'm not gonna go to the grave, you know.
But you can go.
I can go and just be there and be there for my mother because I know how she is right now. You are not gonna go there.
How many months were you at that time, if you can remember?
Sure.
Were you like maybe in the beginning, mid, or
no? The timing is showing now.
So maybe second trimester, somewhere there.
Let's say towards third.
Okay, towards third.
Yeah,
okay.
Because my tummy wasn't that big.
Okay,
you know, and I was like, "You're not going." I'm like, "Oh, okay, it's fine." So I order flowers from this other guy, his friend. His friend brings the flowers, and I ask him, "Can I please just go take the flowers to my mom? Because I know how my mom feels, you know."
Yeah.
You're not gonna go there. You know those flowers, they stayed there. I could not even put them on the table. They stayed there until they were finished. They just stayed there on the floor.
You didn't go to your uncle's funeral. But like now, what I want to understand, in your mind at this point, like, what were you thinking?
He's protective of me.
Like he loves me.
He loves
That's
me.
why he's doing all this.
Yeah.
It's them. It's because they did not want us to be happy.
To be together. So my husband is protecting me.
Wow.
You know, like I'm protected.
Oh, and I think like the one thing about me is the whole time when I was married, you couldn't tell me you can't go there.
Is it?
Like no matter how in love, you can't go there. No, no, that one is not.
I said you can't.
Sure.
Whoever needs to ask me. You know, you can't just leave the house.
But even when you're asking, he's still saying no, and this is an important thing.
You are not going.
Yeah.
I stayed. Time really went. Time went. Now it's towards me
having to give birth. Yeah.
Okay. At the same time, my son's school, they want school fees. I can't even pay school fees because the money that I was earning there, I had to buy food
and furniture,
electricity, transport.
What was he doing?
Nothing.
But you wouldn't question where his money is going.
I asked.
And?
First he said that I don't have a Capitec card. So he can't send money. I went.
And opened
Capitec. Now I have a Capitec card. And then I first told my mother-in-law. We were very close. We were so, like, we called each other every day. So I called my mother-in-law to say, I cannot roll on. Guess about everything else, but I don't have a roll on. And then she says, he's like that. I'll send you 100 Rand ShopRite, and then you can go get it and buy a roll on. We don't even have ShopRite here. For me to get to ShopRite, I need to take a taxi to ShopRite to buy a roll on and back. So I did not even go and take out that money. I'm like, why is his family not even talking to him? You know, they're always saying he's like that. That's how he is. He would go for the whole weekend, not pick up a phone, nothing. And I felt so bothered, I would not call the family because nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know? So they ended up calling me. This one weekend he was not home, they called me. And then said, we're looking for shoes. His thingy, his nickname is Shoes, because he used to play soccer. We're looking for shoes. Do you know where he is? I'm like, I don't know where Shoes is. Dwang. I'm like, I don't know. That means I don't know. They called him and whatever, because when he got there, it was Sunday at night, and then he walks in and is like, my family is disappointed on you.
Hibo.
I disappear, not even the whole month. It's not like I'm dead and stuff, and then you're already calling them. I'm like, I never called your family. They called me, and they asked me, where are you? And I told them. And then he says, next time, don't report me to my family. They're very scared of me. Even now, they don't even know how to tell me. They're just coming in corners so I can tell that they spoke to you.
So it means maybe they actually lied to say you called.
I don't know.
Them.
But it was like, don't ever, ever, ever call my family. They'll never do anything to me. They're scared of me. I support them.
Sure.
So
but
they can
he doesn't
never.
support here.
Yeah. They can never. Okay. Sorry for calling your family. You know? Sorry. And one thing, when he wants to sleep with me at night, I don't even say no. I don't feel there's a reason to say no. I'm okay. You know?
Like, that's one
Nigga
thing I
touches
wanted to
me
ask,
once and
you are there.
We are there.
Johnny, like, no, man. I wanted to ask this. I was like, no, I'm going to definitely ask, like, how do you even get a roast for someone like that?
And I would get a roast, trust me.
Sure.
He didn't even have to work or we could not use anything. We didn't have to.
Yo.
Everything just happened like smoothly.
Wow.
I am fine with that.
Yo.
I was really, really, really fine. So I borrowed money. Now I need my son's report. And the school is saying, at least pay quarter of the money that you're owing.
How much were you owing at that time?
I think it was 20K.
Yo.
Pay quarter. And then we can give you this. And that time, I'm working so hard and so much with my son. Like every time before we sleep, homework, assignment, whatever. So I'm like, I can't disappoint him when we trying this much. He needs to see. I try borrowing money. I end up seeing this guy on Facebook. He's borrowing people money. I approach this guy, dude, I need money. And like, okay. Yeah, it's gonna come back, whatever. I don't even remember how much was it supposed to be because I didn't even check it because I wasn't gonna pay it because I don't have it.
You knew, Nje, you're just thieving Chomi.
I don't have it.
Of course. And you're desperate.
Yes, I don't have it, so I don't even have to check how much is it because I'm not gonna pay it. I would not be able to pay it.
But before you went to Mashonisa, did you go to your husband at the time and ask? And what was his answer? And then his father, your son's father?
He passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry for that.
He passed away. So I would call this guy and say, guess he have failed, you know, I guess it go to
electricity, yeah.
And then he'd be like, what must I do?
Oh.
What must I do? So, you know, even asking him to say school fees it was just...
Yeah, it was like...
Yeah. So this guy sent me money. They sent same time. Okay, you just send your details and then he sent back the money. I'm going to need it back by the 25th of the next month, blah, 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 blah. I'm not even listening. Withdraw the money, send it to school, we get the report, he passed, we're happy. Now, what happens? Nigga wants his money.
Of course. It's a businessman.
I want my money. And I'm not saying what... I've given him so much stories. I'm tired. No, I'm saying I don't have money. Do whatever you want to do. I'm going to post you. I'm going to... Do it. If it's going to pay you, then do it. Post me on Facebook. Puts my TikTok, my WhatsApp numbers. My phone is ringing.
Which year is this?
So it's the same year that I had my daughter. So it's like 2021.
Okay.
Yeah. Phone is ringing. I'm not picking up. I'm not taking any calls. At some point, I switched off my phone. And then the time I switched on my phone, I got a call. I don't know what said to me, pick up this one. When I pick up this one, it was just a certain guy says to me, how much do you owe this guy? And then I told him, and then he said, give me his account, and then he paid. Came back to me, was like, but I don't understand. There's this guy that you're posting on your Facebook, and you're saying this guy is your husband. So why are you owing somebody and you have a husband? I just broke out. This is what I'm going through. This is. There's men that can do that. I'm like, I'm in it. This guy says to me, I'm at the certain mall, because I told him where I'm staying, you know. I'm at the certain mall. can I please Uber you here? I'm like, it's a mall, so I'm safe, you know? Get inside the car, I go. My son was at school. We get there, he's like, take everything you need for yourself, for the one in the tummy,
And your son.
for the other one. Take everything. We were shopping. We bought things, but I wasn't taking unnecessary things because I know it's gonna rain.
Yeah.
So I'm taking
What do you need?
I'm taking things that I need. I'm taking things for the one in the tummy, for that one. I'm buying. We came back. He Ubered me back home. And I still don't know this guy. He told me his name. I see people are looking at him, are giving him eyes and get home. Put things in the fridge, and then he calls me, give me the electricity meter number and stuff. And then he buys electricity. I put electricity. Nigga gets home. There's home cooked meal. I serve him in a tray. There's electricity.
You even served him.
He doesn't ask.
He doesn't even ask. Where's my belt? Junior,
I deserve it.
A little bit.
I deserve it.
Tell me, no, I'm gonna start having induku guys
I
here
deserve it.
because
He doesn't ask. We cool. We eating. I'm happy to see him enjoying my food.
Oh.
We're sitting there. And then, like, I'm cool. I don't have a problem. Say right, you know? And then that guy, we start talking, and it's like, where are you going to give birth? I'm going to give birth at the public hospital, obviously. My man doesn't have a medical aid. I used to call him, that person, your man. I'm like, I stay with him in the house, so I cannot say, that. Oh, okay, can I please pay for the hospital? There's a maternity hospital around you, and then you can go give birth there. He paid the maternity.
How much was that?
It wasn't much because it's just for you to give birth and stay the next day and then you go.
Okay, but not much can be less than 20,000.
Yeah, it was very less. I think it was around 6, 7.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you just go give birth.
Oh,
and the next day you sleep and then you go.
And then the day that he took you shopping and everything, plus minus, including electricity, how much would you say maybe spend?
I don't even remember because he started with the panty. I didn't have panties.
Sure.
I don't have panties. I don't have bras.
So you were picking panties with this.
And remember, when you're pregnant, you changing.
Yeah, you
so I
gain
don't
weight.
have anything to wear. Oh. So during the day, I'd put on this dress because it's a real. We're working online. I want to go to the airport to write the homeworks, the test and exams and stuff, you know. So I was wearing this dress. It was just flowy, so I was always putting it on. Yeah. And then he's doing everything, that guy, for us. And he paid the hospital when I was about to give birth, just like maybe 2 weeks before.
But then now your husband doesn't ask when you're now going to give birth at a private.
I haven't went.
Okay.
I haven't went.
Okay.
Yeah, so he comes home, sits down, like, I need to talk to you. Okay. So, where are you going to go to give birth? No, I'm going to go to the hospital. If there's maternity hospital and stuff. And then where are you going to go after? And then I'm going to come here.
Of course.
No, Tina, at home we don't do that. We don't stay with the wife that just had a kid. It's whatever, it's bad luck, it's whatever. You can't stay here. So either you're going to your home or you're going to my home.
The same home that you couldn't go bury your
He
uncle.
knew that I wasn't going to go, obviously. I'm going to go and say what to who. Either you're going there or we are to my mom. No, but then the hospital, no, you're not going there. We are late. Choose. Okay, fine, I'll go to your mom. Because we get along at that time. I get the mother, and then they would mix, I don't know what's that thing. And then you need to have that thing on the whole time. You only take it out when you go to sleep so that you don't mess up the bed. So you eat every morning. You don't go out. You're always in the house.
Wait, this is 2021. In this day and age, after surviving COVID. What, did it not smell?
It smells.
And how do you breastfeed the child with that thing?
I'm sure the child is not there yet.
Oh.
So the child is still in the time. I have not given birth.
Oh, okay, you are close to giving birth.
Yeah, I'm close to giving birth. So, yeah, now he's in Joburg. I'm in the first state in Kwakwa. And then the day I had my pains, and then I told the mother, I think I'm in labor. Or is it, let's call, there's a guy that drives for them. They've got a van at home, 1400. So I was like, I'll call this guy to take. I'm like, no, not today. I'll tell you when they get in turns for me to go to the hospital, Meantime, I tell that guy that I've got thingy.
Thanks.
And then he says to me, where are you? I'm like, I'm in Kwak. In what? I'm like, yeah. He says, I'm coming there right now.
Where is this guy from? He's from
He's
Joburg.
in Joburg.
He's going to Kwak.
He's going to Kawakane.
Do you tell your husband?
Calls me. Yeah, my husband calls me. Yeah, I hear. And how are you feeling? I'm like, yeah, they're not that bad. I can still handle them. And then he says, oh, okay, I'm at work. Like, okay. So when time came for me to give birth, that hospital didn't have electricity. And as they said, the generators or whatnot. Yeah, it's called Elizabeth Ross.
Okay.
Elizabeth Ross. They didn't have electricity. So I gave birth. They were using a phone. And I gave birth. And then the baby was just there. The baby was quiet. I'm like, guys, you're going to wake my baby up. Because I ended up having to push this baby out on my own. When you tell them that the baby's coming, they're not coming,
Wait, is this still the same private hospital you paid?
Not a private hospital. I'm in Kwakwa.
Oh, you're in Kwakwa, so you went to the public hospital.
In Kwakwa, yes.
And then what about the money that was paid that side?
It's paid.
So it's gone?
Yeah.
Sure.
It's paid.
So did that guy end up driving to Kwakwa?
Yes.
And did he end up taking you to the hospital?
No, he found me at the hospital.
Okay.
Found me already at the hospital. And soon after the baby was born, and then they couldn't allow them to go in. It's a public hospital. They're like, yeah, only tomorrow, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, visiting time.
So he stayed there. He slept there by the thingy. I didn't know that he's there. He slept there in his car. And then the next morning, he's the first person to come and see the baby. He had balloons. He had babies, whatnot. He had... Sweet man. He had everything. And then he got there. It was nice, And my husband only got to Kwakwa, I think 3 days later. Yeah.
But were you not now discharged?
I'm at home. He's home though. At his home.
That's what I'm saying.
He came there 3 days later, and then he said that he's not allowed to touch the baby or see the baby. I don't know. Yeah. And his mother was also shocked. Why are you not allowed to touch the baby? Like, no, I'm not allowed to touch the baby. So you'll touch the baby tomorrow.
Okay.
No, not tomorrow. When? When the baby is grown, then I can touch the baby. I'm shocked. But I'm like, okay, it's fine. It's fine. We go back home to our home.
After how long now? How long
I
did you stay with his
didn't stay
parents?
that much after the baby was born. I think when he went back, I went back with him. He got back, maybe the baby was 3 days. And then they did the rituals. They put the baby
In Tambo,
in Tambo,
yeah, things like, what do they call this?
Those
strings.
Yes, the
and
strings,
beads,
the green strings.
Okay.
And then they cut the baby's hair. And then they also cut the baby. They put whatever that they need to put. And then we went back to where we're staying. We got there. Now, I don't know why, but I'm a bit stronger this time. I come back and I'm like, I'm not going to tolerate anything this time.
I guess now you've seen balloons at the hospital.
I'm not taking anything. Man, I get there and then I'm like, no, we're going to need food. we need food. There's no food in the house. Yeah, I'll make a plan. No, but you just got paid. So we need food in the house. And that same day that we got back, he was going to night shift. So he left for night shift.
But wait, when you now went to give birth, because you went to his home, where was your son?
My son is there with me.
Okay, so
I took my son with me.
Okay.
I called my son's school. And then I told the principal that my son's got COVID.
Ooh, the lies parents tell.
So we are, what did they call it again?
A statistic.
When they would put you away.
Or you're quarantined.
We're quarantining.
Okay.
I'm with my son. There was no way I could leave my son Lapaya.
Yeah.
So I'm with my son the whole time.
Okay.
I only left my son's side when I went to give birth. And I came back the next day.
Okay.
And
so
then we're
everything
together
was
again.
Okay, that's fine.
So we come back and then he lives for night shift. At night, I was sleeping around 3 a.m. I get up and take my phone. And then I don't remember where I think I went on the passwords. I don't know why. I went on the passwords on my phone, on the iPhone. So when I go on the passwords, it would write all the passwords that you have for Facebook, for whatever. So I see this account says Paul. Like, why is Paul's account? I think he was going through my phone or something. Why is his account
on my phone and passwords?
And when I pressed it, it went inside the account. When he's online that time, he's chatting to one of his girlfriends. So now I start. As they chatting, Lapaya, I leave the chats and I go to the other chats because Lapaya, they're busy. I open the chats. His family chose me for him. He doesn't want me. Telling one of the girlfriends.
Okay.
And very soon I'm going to leave because now I'm mentally ill. My family said that they don't want to be part of it because he's the one that made me mentally ill. So I'm going to be going to the hospital. He's still looking for a hospital. And this girl, this woman, she's got a bright future. And the others were told that,